What is going on, everyone? This is your man King May coming back with y'all right here on the King May YouTube channel. Y'all, today we are back in Marxville. We are going to town on planting, you all. So looking at the comments down below, you guys have all spoken. So what we have done is we went ahead and we called up the dealership and we purchased ourselves the 2150 case planter, you guys. So in addition with the case 340, we now have a brand new planter as well. And also I had a few comments as well of people suggesting to keep the 12-row Kinsey planter, so we are also going to go ahead and we're going to keep the Kinsey 12-row planter as well. So I got the old 4455 over on the other field over there. You guys can't really see the helper right now, but the helper is going to town planting soybean on the other field, and we are wrapping up the last field of corn here in Marxville. Now we do have one more field left after this one that we are going to need to plant, and that one's most likely going to be soybeans. So I'm thinking, depending on whether or not I finish before the helper or not, we're probably going to be swapping this planter over to soybean, and we're going to go to town on that. Now looking at it, we ended up setting up the GPS just right on this field, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to back up. I'm going to save this last row here for our end row when we make that last loop. So we're going to go ahead, hop on over to the other side, and we're going to get to planting on the rest of this here. Now dropping down here, the biggest thing that we have going on in Marxville today is honestly going to be planting here. We don't really have much else going on. We do have some manure that we need to spread from the pens. We have gotten some of that cleaned out, and we got the slurry spreader ready to go. That's completely loaded up, so we ended up just leaving it there, and we're going to be looking at either taking the 340 and disconnecting it here from this planter later on, or I don't know, we'll have to see what other tractors I got available right now on the farm. We're gonna have to get that out and spread, and we're most likely going to spread that on our grass fields. We are going to have to stop and make a trip on over with the seed tender and make sure that our helper over there, it's the neighbor helping me out, but we just got to make sure that they're topped off with seed. So honestly, not a whole lot going on here in Marxville today, but hey, if you all enjoyed today's video, make sure you go ahead and let me know by smashing that thumbs up button for me. And of course, if you have not yet subscribed to the King May community here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead and smash that little red button for me as well. I would greatly appreciate it. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep pounding out the acres here on Marxville, and I'll catch up with y'all after a little bit. All right, so we're rolling up. We're about halfway done already with this field. This planter is definitely one heck of a great asset here for the farm. We are highly efficient with this planter and covering a lot of acres, baby. But anyways, we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a little break here and probably just walk right across the street. I should be fine leaving the planter right here. We got to get back out anyways, and I don't know, we can take a look at the scale here and just see where we're at for seed and fertilizer. Be careful there with the road. We go ahead, we're going to take a peek, and taking a look up here, it looks like we are sitting phenomenal on bushels. We're about halfway or so on the tank, so we should be good. Scale is working unbelievably well. There we go, spinning the seat back around. We're going to go ahead and shut her down. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to give him a call and just make sure he stops there at the end row. We'll get him topped off real quick. Keep him rolling. Looks like he just finished up the row here, so we're gonna go ahead and get him topped off with seed. All right, we're just folding back in the arm. Got the neighbor going here. Back off planting those soybeans. So thankfully, nothing's gone wrong so far today. We're gonna go ahead though, and we're gonna get this truck back to the farm with the seed tender here. Man, I do tell you, man, that 4455 with that old Kinsey planter, man, I'm happy that we decided to keep that. So thank you guys from the comments down below for talking me into that, man. That's just a good sight seeing that tractor out there, man. I like that setup. Probably just gonna hop back up in the old 9420 and get that hooked up for spreading that slurry. I'd like to get that done here just to let it kind of bake off here the rest of today. All right, we got the 9420 fired up here. We're gonna go ahead and try and wheeze our way out of here. This is a tight fit. I honestly don't know how I got this thing in here before winter time, but we did. And so far, so good. Watching the doors now. Oh my goodness. All right. Looking good. Looking good. There we go. There we go. We're all hooked up. Hydraulics looking good. Everything is ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and get our slurry out to the field here. I'm thinking we probably loop back around. We'll go and we'll hit the back acreage there behind the farm first before we go hauling across the street. All right, so we're spreading away. Now I do have it turned down. I just want a light spray of slurry onto these fields, seeing how we're going to be looking to cut them here coming up shortly. But it should have just enough time to at least get the nutrients in the ground, help with that growth. And then, of course, we'll go ahead and we'll cut later on. But at least for right now, anyways, we need to get some of the slurry spread off that we weren't able to finish off there late winter. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to continue on this, and I'll catch up with you all after a bit. And, oh, no. Oh, let's go ahead. Let's shut that PTO down. Oh, boy. We better get out. It looked like it was starting to wobble a little bit. I have to kind of get, oh boy. Yeah, it looks like we got a crack. We got a little bit of a crack going on here by the wheel. It doesn't look like it's major. I think if we can probably get out here and get this slurry tank kind of picked up a little bit, we might be able to just get that welded back in place and at least hold it temporary fix for right now. I think I might try and just nurse it up a little bit, just kind of get up here towards the edge, and I'll just call up John Deere, see if they can send on one of their service techs here. All right, y'all, just got off the phone with the John Deere service tech, and sounds like he's able to come on out and help us out here. Now, I did run the gutter in the main barn here, and we got ourselves a full load of manure here as well. So it sounds like he's going to be able to get out here in a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and we're going to spread this load of manure as well here. Now this one, I did check the level of slurry. We should have enough to finish up that grass field back there. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to take this one across the road. We're going to check on the neighbor, just make sure that soybean planting is still going well. And we should be done with this load of manure here by the time the service tech gets on over to get that frame welded up. Making our way around. We're just about empty here, so we're gonna go ahead and finish this off, and I'll catch up with y'all once we're done. Oh, as we're pulling up, looks like the service tech is here, so we're gonna head on up the hill and get that frame welded up here quick. Perfect timing, I will say. There we go. Got the spreader brought back down here. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hop in the four-wheeler, and I'm just gonna lead them on up the hill. All right, I'm just gonna lead him on up the hill, like I said, and catch up with you guys when we get out there. We'll get him situated. All right, y'all. So we just finished up, and we ended up just going ahead, and I can't really get back in there to show you guys, but we ended up just welding that up. And we ended up having to take quite a bit of weight off of here. I'm surprised the crane was able to do it, but we had just enough out of the slurry tanker here that we were able to at least be able to pick up the weight, get some weight off of there so that we could properly sand it down and get it welded. So he's just filling out his service ticket here, and we're just going to go ahead and get that signed up, get him on his way. And then I'm probably just going to head on back and finish planting for today. We can spread this slurry later on. All right, we're back to the farm. We're going to go ahead and hop back in the old case 340. Make sure nobody's going to hit me here on the way out. And we're going to continue planting here for today. All right, so as we continue on with planting here on Marxville, y'all, I'm going to call this one a video. But y'all, thank you so much for watching today. And hey, we just recently passed 7,000 subscribers, you guys. So I cannot tell you how thankful I am to every single one of you for smashing that subscribe button for me down there. Man, seriously, it means the world to me, especially since how we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers here in the King May community. So y'all, thank you all so much. And again, if you liked today's video, make sure you go ahead and smash that thumbs up button for me. Anyways, like I said, we're gonna call this one, but we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.